Okay, so the latest improvement I've done to Green Chief is the exhaust. So I guess I'll go ahead and show you what was on there and kind of tell you why I put a new system on there. So obviously here's what was on there. So the main reason I put a new exhaust system on was this one. This is the old original 27-year-old one. Let's see. There we go. You can see it started to leak right there. It just started to split. This isn't a welded one. It's just got the little flange edges on it. Anyway, it was starting to leak right there. Obviously, you can tell there's a few other little rust holes in the bottom. I had previously, my catalytic converter had busted up on me in this as well. So I had to, in the past, I've taken this out and had to pretty much dump out the old catalytic converter pieces because they were just making a lot of noise in there and it wasn't doing anything and just kind of plugging it up. So anyway, I had to cut that out once upon a time, and so this is just hollow. So that was one reason. This whole setup was pretty much just junk now. It was leaky, not really doing its job anymore. But it lasted 27 years, so can't complain. And then the reason I didn't just do an exhaust or a new muffler, this kit I got from Flowmaster. It's the American Thunder. It came with from the muffler all the way out to the tailpipe. And the reason why is because I didn't like the size of the tailpipe end they had on here. If you get under there, under the Jeep here, from the exhaust manifolds, when the two sides of the engine join each other, it goes to 2.5 inch. Comes into there 2.5 inch, and then when it comes out of the muffler, or when it goes into the muffler actually, it goes down to 2.25 inch, and then it comes out 2.25 inch. So I didn't like that. I thought that was a little small for a V8 engine. The motor in this Jeep is the 5.2. It's a very stock motor, but I still thought that was kind of small. so I wanted to put something bigger on there. So I put the 2.5 inch on there, just a little bigger. Another reason was it had this little crunch in there. I don't know why it does not need to be crunched. The one I put in fit just fine from the box. So I have no idea why they thought they needed to put a crunch in there, but they did. So I didn't like that either. And I mean, I know, like, it's kind of deceiving. You see this when you are walking around the car. Oh, it's nice and big, and then but really it's mostly just that little stuff. So I said, well, if I'm gonna replace the muffler, let's upgrade and beef up the rest of it down there. So this is what I got. So basically this is, the old stuff coming in. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so I upgraded from here. This is all 2.5. This is the muffler itself. I think it's really nice. It's the welded edges and everything, so I like that. And then we can see, all the way out, all the way to the tailpipe. There's two things I wasn't a big fan of. One are these U-bolts they gave me. They've stripped out, so I need to get them tighter. They leak just a little bit on both of them in one spot, but they just stripped out, so I can't get them any tighter. So I'm gonna put some tougher ones on. I didn't like that. I was thinking about welding it like I did here, and there. But I wanted to be able to take it off if I ever needed to take it off. So I don't know if I was working on something and needed more room, or if I need to ever replace it again, it would be easy to just take off. Yeah, so I didn't like the U-joint or the U-bolts on it. Were kind of wimpy. And this isn't a huge deal breaker, but if you notice on the old one, they come out kind of more straight here. Or this one comes out to the side more like a pickup truck. And I kind of liked how the old one came out straight, so I wish they would have just kept that rather than go to the side. But like I say, that's not a deal breaker, so I still like it. Anyway, oh, hold on a minute. Alright, so to protect it, I just painted it with this Rust-Oleum high heat up to 2000 Fahrenheit. Clear ceramic coating. And then it gives you like instructions on, you start it up, let it idle for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then turn it off, and kind of bakes on there, a little process. It's not too bad, so. Anyway, so I hope that works to keep it from rusting. I went pretty crazy with it, so hopefully it works. And let's see, what am I missing? Oh, the O2 sensor after the catalytic converter. I haven't installed that in there yet, so my check engine light is on. I need to drill a hole, and I was maybe thinking, it didn't come on at first, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll not have to put it on there, but anyway, I think I'm gonna have to put it back in, so figure out what I want to do with that. But and then as far as a review goes on it so far, I mean, we have only had it on for a few days, but I can say, and I think this is good news, is that it even my wife has said she has noticed some performance upgrade to it. When she gets on the freeway, she's said, oh, it does it a lot easier. And I feel the same way too. I felt like it adds more power in the higher RPM range, which is what a bigger exhaust pipe is supposed to do. So so I'm happy with that. I mean, it's not like a huge, you're getting thrown back in your seat upgrade or anything, but it's a little slight performance upgrade that you can tell the difference on. So I was happy with that. And it's also, I'll have to do a review later when we kind of get the numbers figured out more and drive it more. It's supposed to add some fuel mileage to it, so that's also why I liked or was interested in this system. So I'll have to let you guys know if it adds any fuel mileage or not. But we got the performance, which I'm happy about. It sounds really cool. And as far as, so yeah, I love how it sounds for me. And as far as how loud it is, it's like, and I've asked my wife this, and she agrees, it's a little louder than the old one, but it's not like obnoxiously loud. It's not too loud. You can slightly hear it inside the car, but it's not annoying or anything. It's just it's just slightly louder than the old one, but nothing crazy. So I like that a lot. Makes it sound how a V8 should sound, right? Anyway, there you go. I went mountain biking the other day. It was fun. The old Orange Hawk did pretty good. But anyway, there you go, another upgrade you can do. It was about 300 bucks. So here is the side-by-side comparison. Obviously, the old system, the Flowmaster system I ordered. This part is I bought this just at my auto parts store, so that didn't come with it. Anyway, as far as the mufflers go, this one is a little more compact. It's a little taller, a little fatter than it, but other than that, it's a little smaller. And man, I think this new system, it's gonna be a lot better.